Hi guys. I just want to. I know I'm always saying it. I gotta find another phrase to say, but there's something that I want to say, and it's a little emotional for me, but not, bad. Okay. In fact, let me do this. I want to congratulate myself. Mm, that's coffee, people, with a little something in it. Anyway, for the past 3 to 4 years, I have, well, longer than that, struggled through many things that I'm not going to discuss in this video, but I want to give myself props because you ever felt like you're the only one that's rooting for yourself? Like you're the only person that gives yourself a pat on the back or anything? That's the way I feel. Um, and I think it's not anybody's fault. And I'm not begging for people to just come out of the woodwork and be going, oh, we're so proud of you and stuff like that. I think it's just the way that my life is. It's the way that I grew up. And it's the way that I have stayed away from around people like, um, family and friends and stuff. I just don't feel right. I don't feel not, it's not that they don't, but I don't genuinely, I don't feel like I fit or belong. And I believe it's a part of my symptoms of my, of what I suffer with. If you don't know, I do suffer with mental health issues, which is PTSD and bipolar and severe depression. I think there might be some more stuff they just didn't catch it all. But and making the long story short, because I've been and went on forever and ever. For the past 4 years, I have been taking myself through school for mental health things. I am a peer program specialist. I got certified, well, actually certified license or whatever that is. I like last year or the year before that, and just to show you guys, I've never had anyone like, they maybe a few people will go, "Oh, we're so proud of you," blah, blah, blah. And and it's nice, and I say, "Oh, thank you," I'm happy and stuff. But I've never gotten throughout my life. I think it's the way my mom raised us. Never gotten like holidays. We didn't really do holidays. We weren't together holidays. We didn't do birthdays. We didn't. So I'm not used to people will try to get me to come to their. I'm not used to doing them. I'm not used to being around them. I know that it's something that if I want it, I have to change. That for myself and make a big deal of it. But people broke these days. I don't make a big deal out of a lot of stuff because who got the money for it? You know what I mean? And then I don't want people to feel like every year that if this comes around, that they're obligated to do this for me. But I feel like I'm going to big up myself right now. And I thank you in advance if want to big me up. But all these I achieved. Certificate of Completion. Honor has completed the course of peer program delivery service models. Yeah, I believe that was last year, October the 18th. And you people see that? Honor Ortega has completed a course in importance of advocating, October the 10th. I went through all this so fast. Like, I ate it up. Once they gave me the program, I just did it. Has completed a course of historical roots and peer support services. And let me tell you something. This course right here, this tells you about the oppression and the things that were being done to especially blacks not so far back, like even back in the 60s. They were picking out women to either make them have abortions, lose their babies, or lobotomizing them so that they wouldn't have children. It's crazy, the oppression and the stuff they use in mental health, giving it a mental health reason. If you act any kind of way, these people are free right now. But back in the days, oh, the people, the things that they would do, y'all need to really research that. Black people's mental health. How was it? Trauma informed peer program specialist. I am. That's my peer support. Person-centered principles. I'm certified. Human and patient rights in New York. I am certified. Action planning and prevention and recovery. I am certified. Documentation of peer support services, which means I document people, what they're going through, what they've been through, and where we're trying to, their goal of where we're trying to get them at. Documentation, I'm certified in doing that. The Olmstead, the continued mandate for deinstitutionalization, meaning this is teaching us to stop putting people away because they may have a little something bipolar, they might be schizophrenic. You may be able to, it may be something that we can work with through coping skills and medication and cognitive behavioral exercises, I would like to say. The goal is recovery. So I'm able to work with people with substance abuse, also including disability and physical and mental disability. The goal is recovery. So what we're trying to do is get them from where they are, if it's in a bad shape or you know, less than, to greater than. We're trying to get them to. And here's my transcript, everybody. And I do not have one thing on here. I think my lowest score was a 77. No, I actually have a 75. Everything else is in the 90s and the hundreds. That's my transcript. For all of those I achieved last year in school. And so through me achieving that, remember I told you guys, or I haven't put the video up yet. So this year in November, back in November, my boss picked me to be the one and only person. Well, there was one other person, but she was from Manhattan. But from my thing, from my where I am at, picked me to be the person to go out. Actually, last year she picked me to be the person to go to Albany. So Albany, I went to the Capitol. I actually lobbied with lawmakers, sat at the desk with all the mayors and the congressmen and stuff, and talked to them and told them about my experience and what this program has done for me and what other programs are doing for people out there and how great they are to have and how hard these people work, and they needed a raise to help them to continue to help people like me, like you, get into these programs. This program has helped me to not only stabilize my mental stability, my physical, because I wasn't walking at one time. I had a walker. I needed a walker to walk. And if I was still homeless, this probably would not have happened. It helped me, it put a roof over my head. It helped me to feel safe. It helped me to decompress from all the traumas that I had went through, being scared, you know, rape, assault, all the things that I had went through, having to do whatever you have to do to survive out there on your own, not having family or friends or anyone that would take you in or wanted to even be bothered with you. Let me listen. It's deep. It's deep when you're by yourself and you're alone. This program helped me. Several programs helped me. I want to shout out Housing Works. Thank you so very much. I want to shout out Lafayette Shelter. Thank you so very much, your staff and everybody there, your staff at Housing Works, the people over on Crosby, over in Soho, Manhattan, the people that are there at in Brooklyn, Housing Works. Thank you so very much, which is there on Willoughby Street. And thank you so much for ACMH. Uh, uh, I don't know what I would have done had I not been, able to get into your program. It has helped me to achieve lifelong goals, and I am proud of myself, and I'm picking myself up. So after I went to the Albany thing, and lobbied, everybody got $10,000, $5,000 bonuses. I did that. Yes, I did. I got up there and did my little speech and told them the who, what, when, and why. And they told everyone they were so happy to have someone like me, not in a suit, but someone that actually had went through all these things. And this is where it comes back to, it's so very important to have a person that has gone through the things that you're going through, talking to you, helping you, guiding you, not necessarily guiding you, but giving you the resources so that you can do for yourself what you know that you can do. You know what I'm saying? You know that you got it. Ain't nothing wrong. You just need a little help, something to cut the edge off. Because sometimes the world will have you think you done lost your dang mind. Or you feel like, I want to lose my mind. How many hours, do you know how many hours I spend standing in line just for my clients to get the benefits that they need, on the phone waiting, them little songs be playing. It's in my head. Oh, especially the one for HRA. It's in my head. I know that song. I go to sleep here. What the by the time that people get on the phone, I have to answer the phone with a smile. Hi, good morning, Grand Rising. How are you? Okay, my name is Honor. Can I speak to someone in charge? Is it possible that, okay, I have my client sitting here with me, and yeah, I go through the whole thing and get it done and get them, listen, we're going to need them snaps. It's Christmas, it's Thanksgiving. These people want their turkeys, okay? They want their hams. What you mean they rent ain't being paid? No, let me scan this paperwork in now so that you get it. Did you get it? Okay, you got my consent form? Yes, I do all of that. I'll be up and then I have to go and put in data. I have to put in the information in the computer of what I did that day and who I spoke with. And I'm doing that. Oh, and I told the people, I am just so floored, because I told my daughter at one time, what I look like, the crazy leading the crazy, really? But my daughter, she believed in me. She said, Mama, you could do it if you really want it. You need it. And I was just like, I don't want to sit at no desk. I don't want it. But this job, I don't necessarily sit at a desk all day. I get up and I go out in the field some days. I'm able to. They even allow you, if you need a break, if you need to breathe, you got mental health days. I could take a day off and I'm still getting paid for it. I could just take that day off. I don't feel it. My head is hurting me. Whatever it is, they don't question you. Even when I'm at work sometime and I'm having a hard time, or I can't seem to get something together. You know how that computer sometimes won't cut on when you want. I can excuse me, y'all, I'm going to take a 15-minute walk. You can just leave your desk and go out the door and walk with it. Some days I'm just out in the field going to see my clients, making it, Mr. So-and-so, you good today? How you do? Want to go for a walk? Let's go for a walk, okay? Let's get you out this house. You been in this house. Come on. Let's go to the laundromat. Or we'll go grocery store. Or doctor's appointments. They're nervous and they don't know what they're doing and who and why it's happening to them and stuff. And there are a lot of people that don't have family members to be there for them. I'm that person. I'm there with them. So after doing all of that last year and stuff, pat on my back. Thank you, everybody. I got this letter, because this year they asked me to go in November to Albany again, but this time it was for rehabilitation and recovery for mental health services and disabilities along with substance abuse. So what they're trying to do is build a whole new curriculum that will teach specific things. And I signed up for it while I was there, and I networked. I met people from Rochester, New York, that I used to live in Rochester, New York, and I was surprised didn't have certain things in place for the homeless and the mentally ill or disabled people there. So I was telling them all about the programs we have here in New York. So anyway, I even sent out thank you notes. I did that. I sent out thank you notes of the people that I met and stuff. And I got answers back. Not only did I do that, I did go and register. And guess what I got yesterday? We would like to thank you for your interest in New York Psychiatric Rehabilitation Training Academy. Your enrollment has been, drum roll please, approved, and we look forward to your participation. Yes, yes, yes. Miss Lady is on her way. Let me tell you. Yes, this project is starting soon, so please save the dates and the journey. And it just goes on to say about the different courses and things that I will be taking and participating in. And I'm just like, am I ready for this? Yes, you know what? You feel like you're not, but once you get in there, just go for it, okay? So I'm ready. I'm doing it. Hey, and Lord knows there is some people. I ain't gonna mention no name, but I didn't know the Lord was gonna guide me down this thing. Listen. I didn't know I had mental health issues, okay? Although my mother did warn me when I was younger. She was telling my girl, go get your check. And I was like, Mama, ain't nothing wrong with me. I was out there fighting it, working hard. Did not know when I start feeling a certain way, it was an onset, an episode of something deeper. I didn't know that. So sometimes you have to check yourself, okay? Go speak to somebody, a professional, not the person at your church, not mommy, daddy, not boyfriend, girlfriend, not bestie, none of. Go see a professional and tell them how you're feeling inside, especially when you feel that rage. You want to pick up shit and throw it across the room, and you want to cry, and you want to scream. Then you feel like sometimes you want to somebody. Yeah, go see a professional, okay? They're free services. Just let me tell y'all what I tell my daughter and everybody else. They come and ask me, calling me, especially my bestie. Well, how you such a... Google it. Talk to Siri. Tell Alexa. You got all this tech and it right in the palm of your hand. Google it or YouTube it, and it will tell you what it is. And then follow the steps. Whatever they say, here's a link to, if you need help, there's a link to such and such and contact them people. Don't ever be ashamed or afraid to get the help that you're going to need to take you to that next level, okay? Understand. Take it from me. I'm the craziest one in the bunch. I hate using that word, but I'm going to use that word at this point because I know that you guys will get that, okay? I'm the one that's in the bunch. It's the black sheep. Oh, she never that. Oh, she ain't never do this for me. And why she left. But you know how she is. And they never understood. They don't. Sometimes people don't even want to take time to understand the reasons for why you do certain things the way you do certain things. There's a reason behind it. Believe me, if you do something and the rest of the world think that you're weird, there is something behind that, okay? And you're not weird or anything. You may have a childhood trauma that you don't even remember that makes you do certain things, okay? The only person that could tell you and help you guide that is someone that will be non-judgmental, that don't know your background or anything and can see you from the outside, okay? And they will help you to guide you. They will note these things, and so the next time you speak to them, they can remind you of, well, you said this at the last time, so maybe that matches up with this and the reason why you did such a thing. You understand what I'm saying? You understand that? Sometimes a lot of people, when people get help, Sometimes when it's almost too late, when they go to jail or they go to a psych ward, that's when they're forced, because then they have authority over you. They're forced to face those, what other people will call demons. I'm gonna say gifts, okay? Because sometimes those very worries, those very issues, those very things help to turn your life around 360 degrees. You don't even realize that had you went ahead and walked into these places and got the help that you needed, that you could have figured it out, that you could have gotten your coping skills. Like I have coping skills when I know there's something that triggers me. That's the word that triggers me. I'm able to go into my coping skill real quick, like, oh, I got my superpower now. You can't make me bop you in the head, because this is a bop you in the head moment. I'm supposed to pop you. Yep, you're supposed to get slapped in your mouth. You're supposed to get hit with a chair. Yeah, y'all better take me serious. I did not play back in the days, okay? I don't know if I should have said that much, but I didn't play. Nope, not at all. Say something. These kids today, oh, I'm being disrespected. Honey, I get disrespected on a daily basis. But you know what? I don't let it bother me no more. Just going right on past me. Because I think before I react. I think about the fact, okay, how many years in prison that's going to get me? My disrespect. Will that person live if I black the fuck, excuse me, out on them? Yeah, no. I think I like my life right now. Let me use them couple skills. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Namaste, Nam-myoho-renge-kyo, Nam-myoho-renge, whatever it takes, okay? That's what I use to keep myself going, okay? So I'm just patting myself on the back. I'm going to pat you on the back. Nobody pat you on the back. Have you achieved something? Give me a hug. Oh. If you have achieved something that no one in your family or friends or anybody has noticed and said, great job to, I give you a pat on the back and I hug you again. I'm so very proud of you. Okay? All right, so you take that with you today and you go out there and be the best person that you can be, because there's only one judge. So don't worry about what everybody else is saying. He the only judge. He the only one that we need to prove something to, and you can't even prove it to him. Let me tell you, you can just live by the grace of God, do the best you can do. And you know what? Everybody, I'm doing the best I can do. No, you can do better. Okay? Yes, you can. You can do better. Yeah. Let's do better, okay? And contact the people you need to contact. And if you need me, comment below or hit me up in the email, whatever I got down there that you can contact me in private. And I will find some resources for you, okay? I love you so much, so dearly. You have no idea. I don't even know your name or who you are, but God is just calling me to tell you guys, thank you so much for giving me hugs and kisses and congratulations on what I have achieved in my life. And I'm continuing. I'm never going to stop learning. I love learning, okay? And I want you to know that somebody's there on your side. If you don't have anyone that's physically in your life, always know that God got your back. God got you. I tell my daughter the same thing. If mommy should die, who would you call on? God. Call on God. Tell him you got God, you got Jesus, you got the Holy Ghost, you got the heavenly host, and you got angels. And them angels tired, their wings is beat down, but they will move on your behalf, okay? A lot of things you've already went through, and you went through it, and you lived to see the day, was because he was there watching over you, okay? May not have went the way you wanted to go, but you're alive, you're breathing, okay? All right, so I'm going to get off here because I could continue on. But yes, Miss Lady did her thing. I did my thing. I'm doing my thing, all right? And I'm so proud of myself. I'm going to give myself a hug and a big up. I'm so proud of you, Honor. All the things that you have achieved and overcome. You're such a beautiful person. And I love you. I love you guys. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. And remember what I say. Be kind to one another, all right? We got enough mean people out there in the world. Enough crazy stuff going on. Mean and awful things going on out there. So be kind to yourself and be kind to others. All right? You never know what they're going through. All right. Love you guys. Bye.